Hi, I'm Theo and this is Alex, and we're from Acres, and we're here to talk about why we do what we do and how we feel creativity enriches our lives. So, I don't know.
Can we go first?
Sure. Sorry. So for me, personally, I feel like it's a big emotional outlet. So being able to write music and to share it with other people in ways that, for instance, I might not feel so comfortable in expressing what I do through words in physical contact with someone else, actually writing music, even if you're subconsciously expressing an emotion or something you're going through. It's quite therapeutic in that way. So, for instance, if I'm going through a hard time, and I'm sure most bands will say this, you write about it quite often subconsciously, and so in a way it's like that for people who are listening to music. I find it's the actual listening process which is therapeutic, whereas for writers, actually writing music and having other people relate to it is quite therapeutic in itself. So for me, I feel like, yeah, it's an easier way to maybe deal with struggles you're going through and express them in a way that isn't so upfront, maybe a bit lazy. I'm sure it's good to be able to express what you want to through words as well. But yeah, for me it's just been a way, I guess, to connect with a part of me that's not so I'm not so confident with, maybe, or I don't voice as much. Yeah, I don't know, what about you?
Yeah, like, it's the best way to deal with like a problem you're having. Like you could have like a really bad day, you come home and just be like, oh man, like I just want to, I don't know, like let it all out. And you could write like the most heavy song you've ever written, or like the saddest song you've ever written, and then when people hear that and tell you that it helped them through like something, then I think that's the biggest reward of like being in a band. Yeah. And like doing what we do. And then we get to see places we've never been before, you know what I mean? And we get to play guitar and get sweaty and gross in front of a lot of people. But it's like I'd rather do it this way than go on holiday or something.
Yeah, 100%.
And yeah, like just because like maybe one day we're in a bad mood and we wrote a song and someone liked it, and we realised it's something that we like to do and we could do it, and it doesn't really matter about how much money you make or how much time or effort you put in, because like you could play like a show to 5 people, and if you see one person like connecting, it's totally worth it. Like,
definitely.
And we drove like 12 hours today and we all feel rubbish, but we get to do what we want to do.
Worth it,
exactly.
Sure, yeah, definitely, it always is. Yeah, and I think, like, for me, again, like Alex says, it's the whole feeling of, like, for instance, if you're having a bad time, just being able to connect with that. So, for instance, for myself now, having realised that I use it in that way, if I'm going to have an awkward conversation or I'm going through a hard time and I need to actually make contact with that and speak to whoever it is, I'll organise those conversations around times where I know, for instance, I can spend the next 24 hours writing. So literally I've had times where it's like I'll delay having an argument with someone genuinely to a point where I know, yeah, literally. So it can be like, and it's a productive way of going through a hard time, because it's like, even if things aren't going great, well, you write a 6 song about it, you know. And like I say, for me, it's a way of putting in and expressing an emotion that doesn't come so naturally to express in any other way, that maybe I don't feel comfortable sharing with people, like I say, through words or talking to a friend or talking to anyone really, you know. And you're in, for instance, for me, you know, I'd write in my room on my own a lot of the time, so I'm in a very comfortable state where I don't have anyone else sort of intruding on, and you can just be who you want to be, say what you want to say, play whatever you want to say, and just get it all out. Like I say, whether it's subconsciously, consciously, either way, like, does the job.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just totally rewarding no matter what, because we get to do what we like and we get to express things we would never really express, and we get to connect with other people. And
Definitely.
I think that's why most people that play the kind of music that we play do it. And yeah, I think that's it.
I reckon, yeah. So
nice. FMA.